I'm going to be revealing 3 unsaturated products that are going to make you $100,000. Let's go. Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video. My name is Ricky Hayes. For those who don't know me, I upload videos every week to help people absolutely crush it in dropshipping. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button for today's video, and comment "crush it" below to go on the chance to win a 30-minute call with myself. Today's winner will be announced at the end of the video. I've been having the calls with other people. It's been a lot of fun. Without further ado, let's get into today's winning products. Product number 1 is the Rotate the Vegetable Cutter. Or Rotate, I think I made a mistake there. Again, you can see the template that we've got here. This is all in the description below. Okay, so I suggest getting these slides. It's in the description below. It's 100% free. Download it, copy it, whatever you want to do. This is all yours. All right, so this is an update from the last one. So let's have a look at what the actual product does. So, as we can see here, just make sure to mute my volume, sorry, that we can see that it's just a typical grater, right? But it's got some unique selling points, allows you to easily grate different types of things, really easily for different situations, and easily wash your vegetables, and that it's easily washable, highly portable, very safe, has multiple uses in different situations. So you can see, very, very useful. I haven't seen this product much at all, very new. Using the basis of an already very highly confirmed winning type of product, but a different variant. So a really good opportunity to jump in on something that's already confirmed to do really well, different variant as an unsaturated product. So let's talk about the specifics of this. I found this on SalesSource. There's the AliExpress link. Here's the store link. So let's have a quick look at the store link. So they're selling it for $29.99. You can see, again, we can use their description as a basis, and you can try and get a bit of an idea from there as well. You can see as well, you know, if we have a look here, that they're actually doing quite a bit of traffic. All right, so just about a month ago, they did a huge amount of traffic. And now that, you know, that's dropped down because most likely their winners died out. However, they've probably found other winners. So they've been around a few months and they've definitely been pulling big numbers. So also, as a general recommendation, have a look at that as well. This is definitely a good store to use as reference for product research. Okay, so let's move on. I'm just going to close that window. Okay, so if you want to know how I found it in SalesSource, just as an added reference, here's the link for the SalesSource video. Go have a look at that, get an idea. It's going to teach you. I'm trying to also teach you how to find these yourself. It took me 2 minutes to find in the software. Really easy, okay, guys? Nothing much to it at all. This is a need item. So it's a need item because it helps to quickly and easily and safely grate food in different types. You know, if you're trying to make chips, if you're trying to just grate some cheese, I love cheese, for all different occasions. Okay, so it's highly portable, really easy to use, very safe, helps to rinse and clean your food, and it's a really washable friendly product. So definitely a great item, and really easy for people to store as well. So that's always an added bonus. So what things should I be aware of with this product? So product quality, okay? Make sure it's durable, okay? When you see this, I see this, it's mostly plastic, and obviously a bit of metal in that. You would want to test it, all right? As we know, many items from China, especially AliExpress, are not properly quality tested products. If you're going to scale this, I would highly recommend at least buying it. You know, we can see it costs $18 US. Worth the tiny investment that you can use to make creatives and that as well. So be sure to keep that in mind. Safety concerns, again, is only around durability. All right, I really want to emphasize on, I don't try and just promote any item. I make sure that I feel comfortable with it. So you should always test it. I don't say buy the product up front. Test it, get some sales. If you're going to scale it, buy the product yourself, get it sent to your home. And make sure that you're happy with it, okay? And you're also going to know more about the product, so it's really going to help with customer service. Why is it unsaturated? Again, as I said, it's a different variant of an already confirmed product that I haven't seen much on Facebook. I would use Private Agents, EP Rollo, and Weo. I mainly use Private Agents and EP Rollo. So I've got a video on EP Rollo, and if you're after Private Agent, just send me a DM. Now, where to find supplies, again, there's a link there in my Facebook group, or you can DM me on Instagram. So I would sell this at $39.99. Basically, people are selling it at $29.99. However, it just seems too little of a margin. About $10, $12 just doesn't seem enough to me. I always like to at least try and operate at least at a 2x markup. We have to consider that, okay? 2x markup. So, because we can see it costs $17. So we're about 2.5x markup. So you could go $34.99, but that'd be the minimum I'd go. Profit margin, $22.20 with a break-even ROAS of 1.8, right? And again, if you want to know more about rules and that, I've just updated my ecom sheet calculator. There's a link in the description down below that helps you to pretty much retain profitability nearly across the board with your winning products. I'd mark this to Big 5. It's a universal item. The marketing objective, again, is always purchase, CBO. Market this to women. It's primarily going to be women that are going to buy this. And again, we're going to use cooking-related interests. Tasty food pages, cooking TV shows, chefs, cooking brands. You get the idea, okay? You can use all of those. Plenty of ideas there, guys. You're not going to have any problems. Very broad niche, so plenty to choose from. Everything but desktop. Again, 25 plus. Again, always think 25 plus. The marketing angle I would use when I see this is straight away, think of like a traditional creator. You know, you would introduce this product, introducing our rotate the vegetable cutter, and you know, show using it, and then have like a grey screen with a cross of the old way where it's clunky, can, you know, potentially hurt yourself, it's uncomfortable. With this, allows you to do multiple types of grading quickly, easily, safely in the palm of your hand or something like that. Okay, so just always do that. I've introduced the product, what's compared to it, showing the bad product, and then show how your product's going to solve the problem easily for the consumer. Okay, simple as that. $50 a day. You want 10 ad sets, 2 to 10 million in terms of the audience size, broad interests. Okay, and again, have a look at that link if you want to know more about how to determine if it is a winning product. Okay, because a lot of people get really stuck there, and I can understand that. The conversion window I would choose is 1 day click in this case. This will definitely be an item that people will spontaneously buy. It has a high viral potential. How many ads per ad set? 2. I would split test the thumbnail in the beginning. I always split test the thumbnail personally. And how do I make high converting thumbnails? There's a link there. So I would use a video for this. Always use a video for these types of products. It's just, as you can already tell, it's really just a product that's going to resonate with people much more if they see it as a video. Optimize it for 48 hours and then optimize by country to determine the winner. Most of the time, if you do, it's going to be United States. It always delegates the most budget to there. You'll pretty much notice that most of the time. You can see a lot of the other questions already answered. So what do I do to scale? So it's got decent margins in terms of an actual profit margin. Okay, so the actual 2.5 times isn't bad as well. But I would sell another grading item with it. Something that accommodates a grading item, something to do with grading. Okay, maybe it could be a knife for how they cut their, or maybe not a knife. Don't want to get caught up in stuff like that, but you know, something to maybe accommodate it. Maybe a pan to cook it with. Okay, like the non-stick pan. All right, you get the idea. Something that really accommodates it in the specific niche to try and boost it up. Because if you can get another $10 an order, make quite a difference to your bottom line. Okay. How would I scale this? Have a look at my video there. Remarketing, watch my video there. And same with, I would definitely always set up automated rules. No questions about it. If you're not setting up automated rules with Facebook ads, you are definitely leaving money on the table. You should always set up automated rules. Okay. Have a look at that link. It's going to teach you more about it. Always remarket on Google. Okay. This is always going to be yes. Don't see anyone using Google properly. Not anyone. Sorry, that's a lie. But I only see a very small community of people. If you have a winning product, okay, guaranteed people every time go on Google and going to look for your business. You should always be using Google as a secondary remarketing system. And it is very, very cheap and very effective. As my course students would already know, they've already seen a lot of what I've done there. So how would I brand this? I would, this would need a custom box. So for instance, through like my private supply, custom boxes can cost a good few dollars, okay, each. All right, especially if you really want to brand. So that's why you want to look at your margins. But if you were branding it, you could sell this for a higher price. Keep that in mind. So with you can get stickers. There's tons of websites. What is it? Sticker. I've used Sticker Mofo. I can't remember what it's called. And high quality sheen stickers that you can just put on a blank box. Okay, and there you go, you've got it branded, and you can put a thank you card in it, and there you go, you got it branded, and you can then do unboxing videos. Okay, so it doesn't have to be too hard to make a product branded, but it can make all the difference to how you differentiate yourself. And again, make sure that the product is a proper product through your private supplier. As I said, I got one. He's really, really good. They're a growing business, and they're very, very serious. Okay, so doing them a favor because I really like their service. So make sure you DM me if you're interested in that, just on Instagram. All right, guys. Move on to the second product. All right, so it is a thermal lunchbox. Now, I immediately resonated with this item based purely off the image. Now, it is a video, but if we have a look here and you sit back and you're just watching this, you immediately gravitated to this. Now, I was immediately gravitated to this because I thought, wow, this is Instagram. Like, this just feels to me very much Instagram. It felt, actually, to be honest, I sort of maybe thought it was like a women's makeup related kit. But it's a thermal lunchbox. Really going to resonate with women, obviously, just because the color, the image is absolutely beautiful. It's really breathtaking to me. And it's something that I think will really resonate with a female audience. So obviously, you already know that this is towards women. Let's have a look at what the actual product does. All right. So it's a great lunchbox that allows you to store your food, keep it warm, keep it safe, so it doesn't go off. Has multiple layers. Okay, so people can bring in stir fry curries. Man, I love curry. Oh man. Anyway, and you can see here like a pretty basic video overall. A lot of it is actually just images and stuff. We can see not a huge amount of comments. It's starting to get a bit of traction. It is quite unsaturated. And I think it would, I don't know, I just feel that this would do really well on Instagram. I don't normally get that impression, but I just really feel this would just resonate well on Instagram. Again, I found this on Salesforce. You've got your store link here. If we have a look at the store link, they've got a nice like single product store just centered around this, selling it for $29.99. However, I do think they could have done a better job. If you are interested in store reviews, go watch my other videos on my channel. I might add that in future video in this as well. Again, I found this via Salesforce. There's the link. It took me 2 minutes to find this. The image was purely what gravitated with me. Even just without knowing it's a thermal lunchbox, it just seems absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, and it's a need item. It solves a problem. Why is it a need item? It helps people keep their food warm and sanitary while being highly portable. Okay, very simple as that. And sorry, I should add, it's just very fashionable. I think that this is very, very attractive in a fashion sense. Okay, and it's very lightweight. I'd be emphasizing on that too. Very lightweight. Obviously, depending on the food, it's going to be heavier, but very lightweight as a product itself. Safety concerns, just make sure it doesn't cause burns. Okay, make sure it doesn't cause burns, and that it's user friendly and stuff. You don't want the individual to potentially get burnt from this. So again, I advise buying the product. Why is it unsaturated? It's a unique item not seen on Facebook newsfeed, and it started trending up. All right. So simple as that. There's nothing much more to it. When you have a look on AliExpress, you don't see an absolute ridiculous amount of sales. You don't see it a ton on Facebook. You don't see it on Instagram really much. That's how you define unsaturated. Not a huge amount of engagement yet, so a lot of opportunity to ride that train. I would definitely recommend for this going 100% with a private agent. They could really, really help you get that. This would be an easy item to get from warehouse as well. It's the perfect type, single type of product that you can easily brand. All right, and we'll be getting to that. So the selling price is $29.99. Compare out price $59.99. The AliExpress cost is $10 pretty much. Profit margin $20. 1.49 ROAS. So pretty decent. ability to be able to scale this at 1.49. I would definitely be trying to get that from $29 to probably $35 to $40 through, some other product, maybe some tongs, some cool tongs or something that to put the food in it. Okay, so always think about when you see these products, how you can always add an item to bundle with it and something that's going to make perfect sense if they buy it. Some cool tongs, maybe some tongs that allow them to do it quickly and easily. I don't know. I haven't seen any tongs that do that. Market this Big 5 universal item. It's a CBO purchase, straight to women, obviously, in this case. Again, just food interests. I pretty much copy and pasted, but also add in, desserts, because it'd be perfect for that. Picnics, adventures, camping magazines, holidays. Okay, this is definitely an item for people going out and about. I see a lot of people using it at work, obviously, but I see a lot of people also using it for things like picnics, family picnics, adventures, camping, holidays, beach, so on and so forth, okay? Because people want to bring their own food, and that's fair enough. 25, you want to mark this to 25 plus. The marketing angle is basically no need to worry about the food going off or cold. I was actually just thinking this ad lib was pretty good. With our thermal lunchbox, you can take it anywhere with you easily while keeping your food warm and safe, perfect for work, through to picnics, through to holidays, or whatever. Okay, that's a bit more of a pitch, but you get the point. The budget would be $50 a day with 10 ad sets, broad ad sets 2 to 10 mil. Go to that link to find out more. It'd be one day click. I would definitely do one day click. This seems like a spontaneous buy. You want to again have 2 thumbnails. So this would actually be a really good thumbnail and put like, oh my God, I love this. And the love face emoji. Something just simple like that. This image itself is just so gorgeous. Anyway, would I use a video or image? I would use a video showing how awesome the product is. Customer testimonials, once you get those, would be perfect. Out and about, people showing actually how they use it. Those realistic, authentic image videos would really, really resonate with people for sure. I know it would resonate with me if I was to buy this item. Optimized for 48 hours and optimized by country, likely to be US. And what do I do to scale it? Again, so sell with an item, and again, just make a lot of unique creatives. This one can really resonate with people with making very unique creatives. People love to show their experience with food. It's a very pleasant experience for people. People love to eat. It's a very joyful thing that we all do. So really play on that happy emotion that you can get through using this item, having quality food, right? Simple as that. Skipping past everything else, definitely want Google ads. You definitely want automated rules. I would brand this. So this is one that I would love, like with the, what is it, Happy Skin Co. I would actually get my brand name on this. I would get it engraved on it. And again, through private suppliers, they can, not in all cases, but they can do it. I would definitely be posing the question because it's a very generic item, but having your logo on it, it's just going to make it seem so much more authentic with a unique box and an unboxing video, and bam, there you go. You've got a perfect product, as well as, showing customers using the product and how happy they are. It's a win-win home run. And I honestly think that, again, this would do really, really well on Instagram. I just feel that this would just resonate with women on Instagram, just like how Happy Skin Co. has absolutely crushed it on Instagram. This is perfect. Just that image, I don't know, it's beautiful. All right, so that's pretty much that item for you. So get that in the description below as well. Let's move on to the final item for today's 3 products. So this one is a bit of a unique one as well, lower ticket, the ultimate ground anchor. Okay, so this is pretty unsaturated. I haven't really seen this much at all. Now, important to keep this in mind. This is probably a more summer seasonal related product, so you make sure you keep that in mind. Let's have a look at what it actually does, because the image doesn't do it much justice. Okay, so it just goes straight into it's multi-use. Perfect for tents, perfect for just, anything with a tarp, trying to keep it from even obviously using it at the beach. So very, very handy for all of these situations where people are trying to keep their wood from going damp and various other things for their family and stuff as well. So this is exactly the type of creator that you want, really emphasizing on the whole family side of it, even used for boats and vehicles by the looks of it. So really, really cool item that I reckon will trend up quite well. Now, important to keep in mind, if we have a look at the store, we can see that they're selling it for $19.95. Now, this store, as well, obviously using a custom theme, the margins are a bit low. So if we have a look here, skip all of this for a sec, we can see that they're selling it for $20. And what I found, unless I'm looking at the wrong ones, that it was $17. Okay, so really thin margins, hence why I said $29.99. You need to have at least a $10 margin minimum in order for a product to even be potentially scalable. Otherwise, there's no point. Okay, so really want to emphasize on that. I found this via Facebook newsfeed in this case, so there's nothing more to that. Facebook newsfeed. Took me 5 minutes. I was just scrolling. I use Turbo Ad Finder as well as Product Mafia. I switch between the two. They're free Chrome extensions. It's a need item. Okay, definitely a need item. Multi-use. So I'd be really trying to emphasize like what they've done on it being useful for so many situations. It's a camping item. It's a item that keeps your logs from going damp. The video pretty much explains it much better than me. For fishing, camping, adventure, outdoors, just nearly anything outdoors. Okay. What things should I be aware of? Plastic, and that it's durable. Like in the video, you saw that they had a clamp and they bent it. But again, this is a marketing video. The reality can be very different to what you see in a marketing video. You know, I would buy a set and actually just test it. I don't know. I would try and actually bend it myself. Not that I have much strength, but I would try and bend it. Any safety concerns? Again, that's why I would buy it, just to make sure that it is durable. You don't want it snapping when someone's using it. It can cause, it could cause a really bad situation. So, especially if it's an anchor for something that's being held in, you don't want it to just break, okay? You don't want that on your conscience, and you don't want a potential lawsuit. Why is it unsaturated? It's, again, I don't see it, unless it might have been trending in the past, but I don't see it anywhere on Facebook, and it's very niche specific. So it's very, very tailored, which makes it really easy to choose who to market it to. Again, I would always choose a private agent to start with, and then if you're scaling it, definitely go to a warehouse. This item, you could buy a minimum of 500 of these, and you would save an absolute shit ton amount of money, and you can really, really make it a much better item, as well as brand it a bit more as your own. So again, it's $29.99. The margins are pretty low, so we can actually see the break even's 2.3. So this item's great. I recommend, if you are going to market this, have a good look on AliExpress. I'll admit I didn't have a huge look on AliExpress for this, so I'm sure that that's probably a bit inflated, is my gut feeling. So definitely try and find a cheaper one, especially in the beginning, because it'll make it much easier for you to scale. This one's a bit different. All items in summer. So obviously people are going to be out and about camping, adventure, outdoors generally more during summer. Okay, they did show the fact that there was wood, and putting a tarp over it can translate to winter. So you can market this to the US, but my feeling tells me that this is it's more focal point, and customer base is going to be more centered around a summer related theme. So keep that in mind as well. So we go purchase CBO, men and women. Now I actually feel that this would be more men due to the nature of the item. I just feel this would be more men. So I would go men and women. However, I do feel that men would buy this more. I don't know. I just feel in this case. The interest: camping magazines, travel, tents, caravans, beach, boats, four-wheel drive brands or manufacturers. And you got heaps of ideas. I got a lot of those ideas just from watching the video, okay? Everything but desktop, 25 plus. Save time and energy setting up your tent without anchors that are far more safe than traditional pegs. So, traditional pegs obviously can easily come out of the ground because of the way these are. These pretty much are rock solid in there, so I'd be really trying to emphasize on that. And it makes it much easier to put in the ground because you can dig it much easier and it will hold itself much better. $50 a day, 10 ad sets, broad, 2 to 10 mil, and I'll go 1 day click, 2 thumbnails, okay, and you can watch those videos there. Would I use video? It's definitely a video, okay. If you see the image doesn't do it justice. Right now, it actually just looks like a weapon. So we want to show it as a video, and show what its core benefits are to the end user. All right, always keep that in mind. You want to optimize 48 hours again by country. Yeah, I'm tempted to say take out the US, but leave it in. It's still summer, and I can always be wrong, but I don't know. I just don't get that very strong feeling that you do with some other products. What would I do to scale the marketing campaign? I need to focus on average order value. Maybe I'm wrong with the price, but if it was this, you should be focusing on average order value anyway. Sleeping bag, something for the boat, some fishing rod, maybe a tent light, that portable tent light thing, something like that that's going to work hand in hand with it. Get an extra 10-20% average order value, and you're laughing. I would scale this by using that video, only after 5 sales, definitely automated rules, definitely Google. And it's pretty generic. As much as I said you can brand it, it's pretty generic. So mainly focus on product quality and maybe some custom packaging where you can. But yeah, seems a bit tough, but you can definitely brand it, of course. It just seems a bit more generic to me. All right, so those are the 3 unsaturated products that are worth $100,000 each. You can get these links in the description down below. It's 100% yours. I hope you really enjoyed this. I'm up to nearly 50 points to help you. Okay, I know a number of them are repeated, but still just, obviously, I'm trying to emphasize on giving you guys consistent resources to consistently understand what to do. And that concludes today's video on 3 unsaturated $100,000 products. Who, where, what, why. Pretty much everything you need to go out there and absolutely crush it. It takes me a bit of time to put that together. I love doing it though. I'm a very detail-orientated person, as many of you know. Today's winner, congratulations, is Judy Perrand. Excuse me if I announced that incorrectly. If you want sales source for product research, check there. Drop Point, check there as well. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like today's content. Appreciate the like as well. Hit the notification bell so you get instant updates. Really important you do that, because with product reveal products, the sooner you can jump on it and make it your winner, the more likely it is that you're going to take that bigger piece of the pie. Comment down below, crush it to go in the chance to win a 30-minute call announced in the next video as well. Join my Facebook mastermind group. There's a link there. It's 100% for free, where I and many others assist you in growing and scaling your business. A number of playlists for you as well that I recommend going to watch all of those playlists. It's going to teach you so much value. I've got a ton of content there that you're going to absolutely love, and it's going to put all the pieces together. Tell me if you want more videos like this down below as well, or other videos similar to this. I've got a list, but people have been really enjoying these, so I've been making more of these. Again, if you want a private supply, hit me up on IG. I can help you with that. And I've also got a great graphic designer. They're actually getting very busy because a lot of people are asking me, and I'm just referring them. But they're really good people, very honest, very affordable, and will really help you to build and establish your business as more a business than just another dropshipping store, okay? So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you take care, and goodbye.